Hey everybody, it's Natasha from Mystic Wisdom and Treasures. Sending you so much love from wherever in the world you are currently watching this reading today, whether you are new to my channel and this is your first time stopping by, or you are a returning subscriber. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much to everybody who has been liking my videos, commenting. I really do appreciate reading your feedback. And thank you so much for all of your kindness, all of your support. It really means the world to me. Today we are going to be diving in and asking our spirit guides, our higher self, the divine, the universe, our guardian angels, what are our hidden strengths? You can take a moment if you would like to pause the video to really ground, center yourself, clear your mind, and take a few deep breaths. Call in your spirit team, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your higher self, the divine universe, and ask them to help direct you to a pile that contains the information for your highest good to know right now regarding what are your hidden strengths. And with that being said, we have 4 groups to choose from today. Over here we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. As always, timestamps will be in the video description down below so that you may skip ahead to the pile that you feel the most drawn to. And please remember that you are the ruler of your own reality. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, so I may get messages for different people. So again, please remember that you are the ruler of your own reality. If you hear something that you do not like in this reading, you do not have to take this with you. Just discard that, because it could just be a message for somebody else. And with that being said, let's get started. Hey, group number 1, for those of you who felt drawn to this group, hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your hidden strengths are. Before we get into the tarot cards, we are going to do some water scrying and connect with the water here to get a sense of the energy of your group and see what your hidden strengths may be according to the water. So right away from your water, I am tuning in and I am really sensing somebody with a lot of resilience to them. I keep seeing the strength card in my mind's eye. Whether this is going to be in your group or not, that is something that I am seeing the essence of in your water. I'm really getting like this phoenix rising kind of energy. I feel like you're somebody that has likely, again, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. But for some of you, I'm really getting that you may have been somebody that had to grow up at a really young age. I feel like maybe you even took on the parental role for your siblings if you have siblings, or you found yourself doing a lot on your own at a young age, having to grow up faster maybe than others around you. But I'm seeing like you are somebody that it's this energy where you may have had a hard upbringing or things were challenging, whether this had to do with certain life circumstances, or the family even that you grew up in, or whatever financial difficulties, and really gaining this sort of independence at a young age, or this resilience within you. I feel like you're somebody that has learned to rise from the ashes and rise from the darkness and find your power there when you feel like you can't move anymore, or if everyone else around you feels like they can't move anymore, I feel like you're the one that is brave enough to get up and keep going and forge ahead. I feel like you're somebody that is quick to lend out a helping hand to others. I feel like because of the storm that you have faced in your life, it is giving you more compassion and also a sense of assertiveness as well. I feel like you see in the darkness, so you can see the darkness in others too. You've gone through these struggles and battles within yourself, and because of that, it's like you get a glimpse into somebody's soul, to know what they have faced, to know what they are feeling, and to help them feel seen. I feel like because you've been through chaos, you understand people on a deep level. It's like you have these soul-piercing eyes almost to other people, and you are like this beacon of strength, leadership. I feel like I hear like you rose from nothing into this big powerful figure again, much like a phoenix. I feel like because of your past, it has turned you into somebody that really has a knack for leadership, whether you know this about yourself yet or not. Because of everything or the hardships you have seen, it made you want to be more helpful to other people or help others who are going through a rough time themselves, whether this is helping children, whether this is helping, I just heard single mothers, so that might be a very specific one for somebody watching out there, or helping others out of poverty as well is something I'm seeing that some of you may be very passionate, or protecting the youth. I feel like you use your strengths for good. I heard you use the storms you have gone through to help lead others through theirs. You have an air of mystery about you as well, and I feel like a lot of people don't see how much anxiety maybe you go through on the surface. I feel like maybe you're used to being more of a pillar of strength for other people, and a lot of people don't get to see how the waters are moving internally for you. You go through a lot, even on a daily basis. You fight your own thoughts, and some of you may feel very passionate and strong for mental health topics, like advocating for mental health, and especially for the youth. Not all of you, but I am getting that may be very important for some of you. Or you would be really well suited for something like that. Anything in the realm of helping other humans, even helping animals too, rescuing animals, counseling, therapy, social work, really anything of this nature. And you don't even have to be. You might just, some of you, I just heard you naturally, because of what you've gone through, I should say, you have a heart for those you see as the underdog in their current situations, or you might take a stand against people that maybe bully others, or you use your voice to help defend people. You use your inner phoenix to protect people. You help guide them out of dark situations, because you've seen how messy life can get and has gotten for yourself, and because of that, you are somebody who's not afraid to walk through the storm and guide others through it. Alright, let's get into your tarot cards. I'm going to dump this out really fast. So I'm sensing first here, before we get into your cards with your crystal, you were somebody that maybe felt like the underdog when you were younger with your crescent moon here. I feel like maybe you didn't even always see your own power. You built it through your hardships. So some of you may have been bullied even when you were younger or in school, or take how it resonates for you. But I see like maybe you felt like you were small at one point of your life, like you were the underdog, or like your voice wasn't really heard. And I'm sensing like as you have grown through the years and you've gained even more compassion. It's like you are a guiding light for others, and you don't always see this within yourself. You do not always see this within yourself. Sometimes I feel like some of you may have some struggles with your own mental health, whether this is over anxiety or depression, or take how that resonates with you. I feel like because of you don't even fully see your light, but everybody else around you does, and it guides them, it inspires them. People can just feel it off of you that you have this leading strength. And I think that some of you don't even realize that other people see you this way and feel this off of you. You are a guiding light, and I feel like you don't always recognize your own light. I feel like it's just something you naturally do in your kind gestures, the way you passionately speak for others and stand up for them as well. Like, it's very ingrained in who you are and the heart that you have. You have a very strong heart, and you were like, I just heard, like the champion of the underdogs too. I'm feeling like you have been in that spot, and at times I feel like your inner child may still have some pain carried over in the past over this, so that you feel smaller still than what you are, maybe because of the way that other people treated you or did not notice you in the past. Take how that resonates. But other people view you as like you are larger than life, that you are their guiding light and hope for the future, and people look up to you. They're grateful for you in their life. And you almost like shrug it off like it's nothing, but other people have hope to keep going towards the future because of you, your words, your actions, the hope that you instill in people. All right, let's get into your cards here. All right, so for your first cards, we have the Four of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm getting this feeling that in your past, you were the one that knew what it was like to feel ostracized. Sometimes I feel like you still feel alone because of this, what you had gotten used to at that point in your life. It's like I'm noticing the roses on this individual here. And we know that roses have their own thorns. So it's like almost the wounds left from other people. Trigger warning, whether this is physical violence or people's words, or people even not believing in you, I heard here. I'm seeing that it's like those cracks left by others' words or opinions or judgments on you left a space open for these roses to grow, and it became your superpower, because it's like you also, I'm sensing, have this strong focus within you, the strong drive, the strong work ethic. I really see you being successful in areas of career because of this trait of yours. Sometimes you kind of keep to yourself, but you also have a very strong focus. I feel like, again, there's that message of you're so focused on the task at hand, almost like you don't see the recognition you're getting from other people. You don't really realize it's there, or you don't allow yourself always to see that on a subconscious level, or maybe not so much a subconscious level. I feel like words have cut you down in the past, whether this was people at school or your family, or take how it resonates with you. I feel like you were ostracized in some way. Some of you felt like you were the black sheep of your family, and you kind of had to go your own path. And it's like you kind of avoid the limelight. I'm hearing with the Judgment in reverse here. You don't do things for the recognition. You do them because it's ingrained in your heart, your soul, and your mission. You feel you're not doing things for attention. You are doing things because you are trying to make progress. You're somebody that I feel is very driven leader for all of the right reasons, and whatever cause it is that you feel passionate about, and whatever it is you do and will do for work, I feel like you are going to make a strong impact on other people in the way that you do your work, the hard work that you do. I feel like you're somebody to call out those who may ostracize others as well, in whatever realm that means for you, whether this has to do with like things like bullying, racism, sexism, those who are ostracized for their spiritual beliefs or religious beliefs, those that may have grown up feeling like they didn't have anything and were looked down upon by, I'm hearing like school systems even possibly for some of you. And I see like because of whatever happened in that area, it has caused you to really want to fight for those who are walking in your shoes. And because of this, I feel like you really do make a difference in other people's lives. You are a fighter for these people. You have a fire ignited to keep these people safe, to protect it so that they can have a better life and experience than you did. And it's like you rose up from the ashes so that you could be that guiding light for others. Alright, for your next cards, we have Prostitute. Light attribute accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Okay, and next we have Father. Light attributes talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Shadow attributes dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Okay, so that might actually be what this is. I see you getting in some sort of position of leadership at some point in your life if you have not already gotten to this point yet, or maybe you seek to. And it's almost like this bottom part here, dictatorial control, abuse of authority. It's like you are seeing the abuse of authority in whatever realm this is, and it's like you're the person fighting for that fairness. You're the person creating security for other people. It's like you went through the storm so that whether it's your family or those that you guide don't have to have that same hardship as you. And it's like you're building a happy life for other people. And like I'm noticing the child here as well. You are somebody who has learned to use those hardships and things that plagued you and hurt you and knocked you down, and you're using those to guide or help benefit other people. Like some of you might even be interested in creating your own sort of corporation of some sort, or like cause, especially like in social areas for human rights, or making sure things are distributed fairly. That is something coming up here. You are making things better for those who have none also. Some of you might be interested in areas like foster care even. You don't have to, but that is something coming up. And I feel like all of your hardships bring you into this position of this rising phoenix that protects those that are going through similar things, or so that those people don't have to, because you make it so it's like you're this protective figure. You're protecting them and creating a better future, especially for the youth. And your last card we have here is Tending the Garden. Meet Gala. Her peculiar flowers bloom in the sun of her nurturing, loving care. In a tucked away corner of the forest, she planted a few precious seeds. For months, she watered the earth and sang patient love songs. Above the surface, nothing appeared to be happening, so the other kitties didn't understand why she spent so much time in the overlooked spot. Eventually, delicate emerald tendrils peeked out of the soil. Gala loved and protected them until the wondrous blossoms burst forth. What seeds can you nurture in your heart? What garden are you trying to grow? Interesting. Some of you are also very creative. Some of you want to empower people and give them hope for the future. It's like you went through a dark or tough past. It's like you rose from the bottom to the top. You may have even created your own business. Or it's like you're using those challenges within your past to grow into something beautiful, especially for other people, to inspire other people, to empower other people, or to make life easier for other people. Let me see if there's anything else. You want to make life safer for other people as well. Some of you may be dealing with nightmares, whether this is like post-traumatic stress from some area of your past that has to tie into the area that you are passionate about protecting others in, or helping others in, or helping others thrive with. I feel like you bring the hope for the future. You are that beacon of light that made it through the storm. Alright, that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if it resonates. I really do enjoy and appreciate your feedback. If you enjoyed this reading and are not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, and I hope to talk to you again next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, for those of you who are drawn to this group, hello and welcome to your reading. Let's connect with the water first to get a sense of what your hidden strength is, and then we will dive on into the cards over here for you. So I'm getting a really quick mind here. Some of you may resonate with having strong air placements in your chart, or maybe even strong Virgo in your chart, or Mercury energy. So this could be especially like Gemini or Virgo. It doesn't have to be or any of the other air signs aside from Gemini, like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you may be Virgo, which is an earth sign. You don't have to be, but that might be something very prominent within your charts. There's a lot of mental energy here and problem solving. So I feel like your hidden strength has to do with your ability to problem solve. Maybe some of you don't even realize this within yourself, or it's a gift that you have not yet uncovered or seen or noticed. But I feel like there's going to come a time where you're going to have to use this gift, and it's going to come in just the right moment in time, and it really saves the day. Coming up with solutions that other people didn't think of. I'm getting like you have this ability to fine-tune and focus your thoughts, and it's almost like getting ideas out of nowhere. So you might I feel like some of you may have this kind of superpower that you don't even realize you have. Maybe some of you do, or some of you have not yet uncovered this. But you could have, say, for example, you're working on a group project. For those of you who may be in school or work or whatever, take that how it resonates and applies. But you may get together with a group of people where you are working on something, some collaborative idea, goal, etc. And it's like people are really having a hard time seeing outside of the box, I'm getting. Or let's say they have to get something done by a certain deadline, or you are working towards a goal, or you have to come up with a certain solution that everyone isn't really thinking of a way around. But I feel like you have this ability to really fine-tune your focus, and then all of a sudden it's like you come up with this problem-solving idea almost out of thin air. Like, I feel like that's also a gift from spirit as well. You have strong analyzing and reasoning skills, group number 2. Whether you realize this or not, your thoughts are very powerful, your focus is very powerful, and your thoughts are very, very quick. You're really good at troubleshooting, problem solving, analyzing, or noticing small details that may appear out of thin air to others. Even like, how did you know that? Or even maybe you surprise yourself with this. There's almost this solidness to you, and a lot of people admire that about you. I just heard you're also very well-rounded as a person, and you make a really strong contribution to a team and group of people with your skill sets. It's like you have that rare skill set that people have never seen before in other people, and it's like you're almost, without knowing it, maybe you come into the group and it's like you become the glue that holds everything together with your powerful ideas, focus, perspectives. I feel like you can see things from so many different angles and perspectives. I feel as if you can also see through truth. Your mind and your eyes, it's like you pierce through the truth, see the core of an issue, not even just the person, but the issue itself. And it's like you're able to find really powerful solutions. And this is like a superpower for you even. Some of you don't realize how much of a contribution you may make to a team or teams or groups of people, and I feel like maybe even you're gonna shock a lot of people with this. I feel like not all of you, but some of you may feel more reserved or shy, or like you don't like being part of the group, or you feel like you don't really fit in. But I'm seeing like you're gonna come into this time of your life where you find out, wow, well, hey, I actually can have a spot in this world or amongst these people, or I do have a tribe out there, or like I can make a difference with other people. I can be part of the team and appreciated for my own unique traits and skill sets. I feel like I see like these gears and working. It's like this machine of all these parts, different parts put together, and it's not really running, but because of your unique little puzzle piece, it's like it makes things run smoother. So you have powerful teamwork skill sets. And I feel like some of you don't even know this yet. Maybe not all of you, or you feel kind of like, maybe you feel sort of ostracized from other people, or you feel kind of like the lone wolf, or like you feel like maybe other people didn't really appreciate what you had to offer, or your essence or your personality in the past. But now you're realizing like, hey, I actually am pretty great. I can make a difference, and I do make things run smoother. I do help things run better. I do have a spot here. I am appreciated. And I feel like the more value you find that within yourself, the more confidence you're going to have, and the more leadership skills you're also building. You're going to be a very profound leader, but I also feel like there's a good balance with teamwork here, and also friendship, like coordinating with others, hearing them out, combining your skill sets in. Maybe you're really gifted with certain types of like collaborations, collaborating with other people. You have a very powerful mind. You're really good at analyzing details, even intuitively analyzing things. And your imagination also can run very deep. You see things and notice things about other people, like even the minor details in other people. And I feel like this is adding up to a very strong strength for you. And it's like something that was building over time, where maybe you felt like nobody really appreciated you or recognized your good traits, what you have to offer, even as a friend, I'm hearing. But it's like now you're going to be changing that energy. You're going to be stepping out of that and realizing, wow, I actually can contribute to the whole. I make a difference. My voice matters. And owning that as your superpower. So we are going to dump this water out and then take a look at the cards. And I'm also going to take a look at the crystal to see if there's anything that comes out of that as well. Alright, so before we dive into your cards, let me see what I can find. You are, again, very well-rounded individual, very balanced between your mind and your actions. Maybe for a while you were very stuck in your mind, but I feel like you, I almost see you taking more action lately, or in the near future, or in the recent past even. I'm seeing like you feeling more driven, more appreciated, and like you have more to offer to the world, because you do. And your creativity is going to be very noticed and recognized. Your communication skills are very highlighted here as well, where maybe you were kind of stuck in your head, or you didn't socialize as much, or you didn't really step outside your comfort zone before. But I feel like now is the time where you are going to be noticed by a group of people, or start stepping into how you can contribute to a group even, or like teamwork, or stepping out as a leader within a team even. And being recognized and appreciated for your problem solving abilities, for your mind and communication skills, for your mind. Yes, intuition, ideas, ability to see things from all different angles and perspectives. Balancing socializing and hard work too, I'm hearing. Let's get into your tarot first. Let's see what we have. We have the 9 of Wands. I just heard with this, people are going to be seeing your true colors soon. So it's almost like you felt, it's kind of similar to pile number 1 a little bit. So maybe you were drawn to both of these groups. But this one has a little bit different vibe to it. This feels more like you have these skill sets or talents or creative ideas, or artistic talents, or I keep getting ideas, or some sort of skill set. You feel like you have something to offer that would be really good, but you don't feel seen for it, or maybe some of you feel like you've lacked the confidence to put yourself out there, and felt really down on yourself, like, am I good enough? And I'm sensing like your walls are going to be coming down, because you're going to realize, and you are realizing, how valued and appreciated you are, and your ideas are just gonna burst to the forefront and take the lead, and you're gonna surprise yourself with how good of a leader you actually are, and you are a trendsetter too, and your voice is mattered. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups. Oh, my heart. So I'll lay the rest down, but I am already getting a message with these 2 cards next to each other. The Magician, the Fool, and I believe this one it's the 6 of Cups. So right away, I feel like you grew up, okay, this is going to get into very specifics here for somebody. You grew up, somebody watching this, grew up feeling like you didn't really belong anywhere. People overlooked you. I'm getting really emotional saying this and feeling this energy. You felt like you had so much to offer to the world, or talents that deserved to be seen. But it's almost like your fire was getting splashed out because you didn't feel recognized by anyone. You didn't feel like you were fitting in, or you could really connect with anyone, or felt seen, or like you belonged or had a place. But it's almost like this desire and longing for these certain connections and friendships, that it's like you went through so much of your life not finding these. And it's like you are finally stepping into a time where you are meeting people that see you, and it might kind of catch you off guard a little bit with this Three of Cups. Like, wow, this person actually sees and recognizes me in a way like that I fought so hard for this before, and I felt so overlooked or ostracized, or like I was never the one that was seen. And it's like now you're stepping into your tribe, a very divinely guided team. Take how it resonates, but I'm feeling a lot. Some of you, this is soul family. It's like you waited so long to meet them, but it's like there's more appreciation that you have for these people now because of what you have gone through. That isolation, feeling down on yourself, maybe isolating yourself from the world because you didn't feel good enough, or you just felt like you weren't noticed. And it's like finally you feel understood, you feel like you are important, and people do see you that way because of the way it's like you all glue each other together and build each other up. There's so much teamwork here, and like sense of a soul family connection, friendships even, or some sort of community building could be. But it's like you're finally, it's so emotional, like my heart really goes out here to you because you're being blessed with this either community you're building, these friendships that are like family, or you will be finding if you have not found them yet. I feel like you're going to be valued, and because of these stories from your past, it's going to inspire a lot of people that there's some sort of purpose here. Like we have multiple life purposes, and one of yours, not just, this doesn't have to be like the end all be all or anything, but one of them is within these group of people, this community, working together as a whole, contributing to the whole. And it's like you finally have a place where you feel valued, seen, recognized, like you all, is coheres? I don't know if that's the right word. You all just blend together perfectly. Like all of you are like missing puzzle pieces finally coming together. And that's why it means so much to you as well, because you went so long not feeling heard, appreciated, seen, and now it's like you finally see that there's people that get you. You do have a spot in this world because of this friendship. So part of your hidden strength is this community building. You with these other people, when you're with them and you connect with them, working as part of a team. So even for some of you, a separate message that may also apply to this is that you grew up feeling so ostracized or like shunned by other people, or like a lone wolf, but you're realizing as you get older, you're meant to be part of a community, or building a community, letting in help from other people. This is a beautiful reading. Seeing that, wow, I can move forward here, feeling not so alone, and helping other people feel like they're not alone, inspiring other people, making connections. Some of you are meant to be in the spotlight too. You might end up finding out that some sort of communication is your strong suit, using your words and experiences from the past for others, to teach others. Maybe this is singing, maybe this is speaking, maybe this is storytelling, maybe this is so many different things. But it's like this journey of confidence that you've built in yourself, and knowing that you're not alone. And there's something in that knowing that you're not alone that becomes your strength, because you realize you aren't alone. And that gives you confidence, and it's like you branch out even to other people and letting other people know that they're not alone. Gosh, this is so beautiful. I feel like you're going to shock a lot of people from your past too here, and inspire a lot of people from your past. like the person who never really talked to anybody or got looked over, like overlooked or bullied or shunned or just never heard or was always quiet and kept to themselves, or whatever this is. Like, you're gonna shock a lot of people because they see the community that you're building or this soul family that you work with or whatever it is. They see you thriving, and it's like you're this flame building, this almost Queen of Wands energy building within you, and seeing the ambition and the teamwork and the wow, people can actually build each other up without competing with each other or trying to tear each other down to get to the finish line. It's like you're trying to build everybody up because you know what it's like to be alone, and you want everyone to be on the same level or push them up even higher. You want everybody to feel like they're part of the community or team, and that is your strength. That's beautiful. Okay, we have next guide, light attribute. It represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Shadow attribute places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insights. Okay. And next we have Samaritan. Light attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay, some of it, this is very specific, but some of you may be doing what I do here. Some of you may enjoy making tarot readings here on YouTube, or just in general, like guiding other people with your intuition, or speaking up on a social media platform, using your voice, or letting people know somehow that they're not alone, helping people feel seen, helping build people up to their top, whatever that top means for them, helping them be seen and empowered. I feel like you probably will, you are and will be building some sort of community, and it doesn't have to be like a tarot reader or anything like that. This can be so many different things, but I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight somehow. And you're using your past stories to inspire other people because you've been through this, so it's like you're the best leader for the job here. And you make people feel part of the community, like they belong somewhere or they deserve to be seen. Yeah, it's like helping other people feel like they're part of the whole too, and they don't have to feel ostracized, that they're special and that they can be part of your family almost. You're like this guiding light when things seem foggy or unclear. You show people the road ahead and show them that they can live the life that other people might not understand, to live their most authentic life and be accepted for it. Alright, and last we have soulmates. Meet moon and mirror. They are perfect reflections of each other. They have so much to teach each other and so much to learn. Just as the moon reflects the light of the sun, they reflect each other's light back at each other. They are both emanating and reflecting. Look around. Your friends and family are perfect reflections of you. They are in your dreams just as you are in their dream, a perfect paradox. So with each interaction, ask yourself, what do I have to learn from you? What do I have to share with you? What are you teaching me about myself? Remember, we are here to help each other grow. Exactly. It's like you see yourself and other people can see themselves in you. It's like you are helping people feel seen and understood. You are helping people feel like they are part of the community. You're raising consciousness on this planet even. You are helping other people know they're not alone and that they do belong. And they're happy to belong. This last part really stands out to me. Remember, we are here to help each other grow. What do I have to share with you? What are you teaching me about myself? You make people feel like they all are able to contribute something to society or the community. They have a place in this world, that they are worthy and deserving. That is a beautiful reading. Alright, that is all I have for you, group number 2. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonates. I really do appreciate and enjoy reading your feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are not subscribed already, I hope that you will do so if you enjoyed this video and like to see more like it. And I hope to talk to you all next time. Bye. Hello, group number 3, for those of you who are drawn to this group. Hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out from Spirit what your hidden strength is. Before we dive into the tarot, we are going to connect in with the water and get a feel for what your hidden strength may be. So, again, like I said as a disclaimer, please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, since this is a general reading. But I am getting for somebody, one of your biggest strengths is your ability to listen and hear both sides of a story and consider all angles to something. That is one of them. I feel like there are multiple hidden strengths that may come from this water, but I'm also sensing there's a balance between your masculine and feminine energies. The way that you utilize both of these, the way that you utilize even both your logical mind and your intuition and your emotions. I feel like you are a very balanced and a well-rounded individual. I feel as if it's like you are able to really bridge both of these realms together in whatever shape or form you express this. And because of this, you have an ability to really listen to people in a way that they've never felt heard by. You have very strong reasoning and analytical skills, and also the capability of understanding other people and where they are coming from. I feel like you also have a strong attention to detail. Some of you who may be watching this, not all of you, but this is pretty specific for a few of you, I'm feeling possibly, are graphic designers or are interested in the field of graphic design or something along these something along this nature. I'm feeling like maybe even some of you are into animation. Some of you may be creating things like comic books, or some of you may, this might sound very random, but some of you may even be into playing video games. I feel like you have this side about you where you're able to balance the practical and still believe in the spiritual, like the spiritual and the practical, and bridge both of these worlds together. It makes you a very charismatic person, and without you really even trying. It's just you showing up and being yourself, and the way that you authentically express your energy and embody your energy is something that attracts a lot of people. And I'm also sensing attracts opportunities and abundance your way. So you may find yourself gaining more career opportunities, or that exciting career opportunity that you have been looking for to land. I'm sensing like you are going to really capture like someone in charge's attention, whether this would be a boss or a client, a very important client, or something along these lines. I feel like it's going to spread out and you'll have all this good news about you. I feel like you're somebody that's going to end up being very widely known by whatever it is you do. And I feel like for this group that is very much going to vary, and maybe some of the examples that I've already listed. I'm hearing that you have a strong communication and reasoning skills as well. I feel like you're very your third eye is very open, you're very clairvoyant, you are very understanding. It's like you feel the words that are coming out of somebody's mouth, not just observing them speak, not just hearing the tones of their voice. It's like you actually feel the depth behind their words, and it's like you are listening to their soul directly. And I feel like because of this, people feel seen by you in a way where they've never really felt seen by in this particular way by anyone else. There's something very profound about your listening skills, your ability to understand the emotional depth and soul behind the words that people are speaking. You are somebody that gets right to the root of an issue, I also see. And it's like you are really good at seeing the core reasoning behind things, or what root is really at the problem. Like if somebody comes with you with a problem or something that they need to troubleshoot, for example, I feel like you are somebody that you listen, you understand, and it's like you get straight to the core root of whatever needs to be fixed or seen. People feel that you are very attentive as well. And again, there's such a well-rounded energy about you, between whether this is listening and speaking, whether this is your masculine and feminine energies, whether this is your ability to balance the practical and the spiritual, or like the physical and the spiritual. You are like the bridge between both of these realms. And I just heard mouthpiece for the divine as well for some of you. I'm seeing a lot of green in your energy field. I feel like you have a very positive outlook on life, or this is something that you are developing, or people really feel this about you. You are going to be attracting a lot of business in whatever field this means for you. I'm sensing like you are going to gain a lot of popularity and recognition by word of mouth from others. You are somebody that has the power to attract abundance, make abundance. Some of you might create your own business. I am feeling that, and you'll be very successful and go very far with it. You might have, I don't know exactly what this is. You might have some sort of like, what is it called? Like a talent recruiter or something like this, or some agency that you catch their attention. It's like they want to work with you, and that really expands like your client scope, I guess I could say. Like the amount of people that hear of your name and want to do business with you. You're going to be very desired in whatever field it is that you are going towards or wanting to expand upon. Like your natural talents too are going to be the focal point of whatever you do. So if you're not quite sure about a career, like what you want to do for a career right now, or in the future, I feel like it's going to be something that utilizes a very natural talent, especially in the realm of creativity or communication, and making other people feel heard and understood. I also see travel in my mind's eye here, connecting in with this water. I feel like some of you are going to be traveling a lot. Some of you are going to be learning a lot. You are very intelligent. You are very creative. You are very understanding. And I feel like whatever skill set you have, what you bring to the table, is going to cause you to travel in some sense, like whether this is for work or to going towards a certain opportunity, or even just self-development here. I feel like you also embrace your solitude. It's like your hidden strength is your ability to balance, and whatever realms these are between, or just as a whole, there's a lot of balance between solitude and working with other people. Like I see two sides of spectrums here for so many things, like whether this is communication and listening, whether this is again like the practical side of things, the spiritual side, or practical and creative, the mind and the heart. You feel like you bridge both, and you make people feel understood in a way they've never felt understood by anyone before. Alright, let's get into your cards and your crystal. I'll see what I feel off of the crystal here, but let me dump this out really fast. I also feel to say, this just came to me, like I already dumped out the water, but Spirit has just said that one of your hidden strengths is your reliability, your responsibility, and also I'm sensing like people really feel that you are trustworthy. So your trustworthiness is also a hidden strength of yours that gets you very far and wins the heart of many. Let's get into this crystal and then we'll jump into your cards. I feel like there is a certain fire lit within you. Some of you might have a Leo moon, you don't have to, and some of you just might be very, you might have a fire moon or maybe even an air moon. So that can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries for the fire, or Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra for the air. You do not have to, or this might be in your north node, or yeah, that's what I'm getting. It could even be like a north node. I'm feeling like, and again, that doesn't apply to everybody, but I am sensing for somebody, and maybe that's confirmation that this is the right pile for you. You are very led and guided and ruled by your passions in this life and ambition. Your passion and your ambition are your hidden strengths in this lifetime, and they're going to drive you far. You have a fire lit within you that other people see beneath the surface. So even though you can appear very business oriented, possibly, or professional, or very reserved, or very responsible, or whatever this is, this earthly quality to you, you're somebody who is also dependable, but I'm feeling like you have this mentality of wanting to get things done. And I'm sensing, like with this tiger's eye here, that even though you appear this way on the surface, people can tell by looking in your eyes that there is a fire ignited within you that drives you, that pushes you through in life. And that's kind of why I think I've thought of like a fire moon. It reminded me of like this inner passion that is just guiding your heart and your decision making, and you inspire other people too. You guide them in the way that you lead with your passions and determination. So keep utilizing that to push forward, because that's going to get you very far in this life, and whatever this area applies to your life. It could be career, or take how that resonates. But let's get into your tarot here. For your first tarot card, we have the Empress. Some of you might have an Earth Sun as well, so Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You do not have to, but I am sensing like Earth and Fire energy here a lot, especially. And there's also some sort of star quality about you, but it's the way that you ground it into reality that is like your star quality, I should say. It's your ability to do both. Be imaginative and be grounded. Be dependable, yet be guided by your passions. We also have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like in this life, you have worked your butt off, or you will be working your butt off to get to where you are. There's a lot of times where you had discouraging thoughts in regards to your goals and ambitions, or maybe people telling you that you aren't good enough, or like you worried about people thinking that you're not good enough. So this rubs off on you to where you thought, like at times, and maybe you have lost sleep over this, like, am I really deserving of whatever this goal is? Am I really gonna get there? Do I have the time and the energy and patience to really have what it takes to reach my dreams, or do this on my own? And the answer is yes. I'm feeling like you you have cultivated a lot of time, energy into whatever this project, ambition is, and you are truly devoted, and that is part of your hidden strength. This devotion, this passion, this drive, this ability to jump over obstacles in order to get to your goal. And I feel like even if it takes years, like this is not for everybody, of course, I feel like you're willing to put that hard work into it because you're committed and passionate. It's the commitment and passion that are your hidden strengths. Combining both these and really tearing down through obstacles and not giving up, even when it's like, instead of just completely giving up. I've heard my friends say this before. If you feel like you are running out of energy or you're getting discouraged, rest, don't just give up. And I'm not sure who came up with the quote originally, but it is something that I heard from a friend, and I really love and resonate with that a lot. And I feel like this is something that is a good piece of advice for you, or maybe you learn on your journey or you pass on to other people. And I feel like your ambitions, your determination, your commitment are all going to end up being rewarding. You're going to see success, you're going to see positive recognition, and I'm really seeing like the fruits of your labor paying off. This feeling of not knowing where the path ahead is going to lead is going to diminish, and you're going to step into this Empress energy where you really feel like the ruler of your own life. You can bask in the rewards of your hard work, of your creativity, of your star quality even. And I feel like you are somebody that is or has or is going to be building something from the ground up that took a lot of time and patience and hard work, but that belief in yourself is the thing that pushed you through to be able to grow this. And almost like I'm getting the sense of creating a legacy around whatever that is. It's like this big feeling of you planted the seed within yourself. You nurtured it, even in harsh conditions. You allowed it to grow. You didn't pick it away, and it was still within you. And this fire inside never burned out. It may have been hard. It may have felt like it almost went out at times, or you felt discouraged, or like this is never gonna happen. But to know, like, you're gonna have this rise almost to fame, or rise to the top, or whatever this is, and whatever field this is for you. I feel like you cultivated something from the ground up, and you deserve to feel proud of yourself. That's what your guides really want you to know here too. And your hidden strength here is your ability to drive with both hard work, focus, and also passion and drive, and overcoming obstacles and believing in yourself, building things from the ground up, building things yourself, and having faith. Alright, let's get into your other cards here. We have the hero or heroine. Light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Shadow attribute, escapism and a false sense of heroism. Interesting, because I did mention the passion, and I feel like also looking at this, it's this energy of using your passion to reach the top. Some of you might actually have strong Capricorn or Aries in your chart as well. Just saying, so that might be like an indicator if that is something in like prominent in your chart for you, to tell you like this confirmation and validation that this message is for you, and you're going to reach your goals, and you're going to inspire a lot of people, you're going to lead a lot of people. And I feel like it's this drive, this way that you have empowered yourself even when times got hard and you did feel like escaping. I feel like you never lost your fire, no matter how long it takes. You never lost that, and that is your hidden strength, that drive within you to keep going towards the top, to keep climbing this mountain and be your own hero. All right, next we have King. Light attributes: enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Shadow attributes: excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. I don't feel the shadow attributes at all for you. I'm feeling these light attributes definitely, though. You make a lot of people feel heard, and under your leadership in whatever field this is, I feel like you were built for this kind of job or this kind of role, and I feel as if the world needs these qualities in you as a leader. So you are meant to stand out, you are meant to rise above, you're meant to succeed in whatever venture, especially that you set out to create or you chase your way up to the top at. It's that faith in yourself that is your hidden strength and is gonna be the reason why you do make it to this position of leadership. All right, for your final card, we have Synchronicity. Meet Lexi. She passed into our world through the divine nexus of a series of unlikely events. She arrives at the precise moment when she is needed the most. As if answering a silent prayer, she appears with a perfect and sweet antidote to our fears and struggles. You will not know when she is coming, but when she arrives, your heart will open, the air will sparkle, and your world will awaken with new life. Coincidence? Maybe. A beautiful mystery? Certainly. Watch for her paw prints as they glimmer and meander through your life. So this almost feels like the sense of pride. Like you're gonna be feeling pretty good about yourself, pretty on fire and proud of yourself, and this belief in yourself, this determination, this inner flame. I'm noticing the way the cat's eyes are closed, and it's like really harnessing and embracing their own energy, their own drive. And I'm really getting like this, it's almost like this this divinely led journey, and you deserve your place at the top. You deserve your place for recognition. You deserve your place as a leader, and you are going to get it, and you are going to excel at it. You are going to be a bright flame for everyone to look at, and nobody is not going to notice you. People are going to notice you. You're going to get recognized, and you're going to feel pretty damn good about that. The fire within you is your hidden strength, that drive, that passion, that willpower to never give up and keep on building, to be able to build things from the ground up. That is your hidden strength. Your hard work and determination paired with this inner fire you have really pushes you into that Empress energy, into that leadership role. You're going to have a lot of people that seek out your advice or want to work with you because of your listening skills and your communication skills, your ability to balance. Alright, that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonates with you. And please consider subscribing if you have not already and would like to see more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Hey, group number 4, our final group for today. Let's find out from Spirit what your hidden strength is. Before we get into the tarot and oracle cards, we will tune into your water to see if we can get any messages from there. And then we will move on to your stone and then the cards. Again, as a disclaimer, please only take what resonates with you. This is a general reading, so I'm going to get messages for different people or maybe even specific messages. So again, take what resonates with you, and if there's something that you don't necessarily like for yourself, just discard it. It's just a message for somebody else, and you can always change and shift your reality if you do not like what you hear here. You do have free will. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's tune into your water and see what messages we can get about your hidden strengths. So right away, like the first thing that I am noticing, there's a lot of throat chakra energy here. I'm feeling like my own throat chakra is opening more and more and more just tapping into this energy and expanding. I feel like you have so much creativity also radiating through your being, through your essence. It's like there might be a certain creative skill set you have, or a talent, or something that really drives you, where you just, it's maybe even, it's that you flow in. It's less of like a drive. I mean, that is something here, but it's more of like a flow, a creative flow, getting lost in your creative process. I'm feeling like it's something that really just comes natural to you and it feels good. So whether this is in the creative arts like painting, drawing, or it could be singing, or something that you create all of your own, whatever this is, it's just something creative. I feel like you have so much self-expression here. And this area of your life is and is going to be very blessed. Whether you decide this for like a career or not, some of you are not, but I'm feeling like there's something very significant about your throat chakra, your ability to communicate and express yourself too. Self-expression is one of your hidden strengths. The way that you express yourself in your art and your creations, even in the way that you dress, the way that you speak, the way that you show up to the world and communicate with others, even I'm hearing like in your friendships as well. I am seeing an image of a butterfly here, and this symbolizes a lot of transformation, a lot of inner growth. I feel like this transformation, or the events in your life that have shaped you, you really express through your art, and that can get you very far in life if you would like it to, where it tells its own journey. Maybe your art itself tells its own journey, whether this is through writing, through singing, through dancing, through even cooking, or anything really, or whatever it is you do that is creative. I feel like you are very self-expressive, and I'm seeing a lot of blue energy here with you. A lot of creative energy, a lot of expressive, and it's like you flow when you express yourself creatively, even in your aesthetic, the way you do setup. Like, for example, if this is just an example off the top of my head, maybe like if you do readings like this, your aesthetic is the way that you express your aesthetic creates a certain energy about it and harmony, or it really expresses yourself. Your hidden strength is this self-expression, the way you flow, where you take the hardships out of life, you can transmute and make them into something beautiful, something nourishing that waters other people even. You have a fountain of wisdom that flows through your hands, through your mouth, through your thoughts even, like through your body. The way that you express this creates a lot of harmony around you. I keep hearing the experiences that shaped you. So some of you may compile this into works of art, into writing, into some sort of daily practice even, I just heard. Whether that's like a routine with yoga, or listening to music, or whatever this is. I'm sensing something around this. The way that you do things, the way that you would choose to express yourself, the way that you get through life's obstacles and transmute them into something bigger and better and flows better into your life. You can take the hardest of a situation and turn it into something constructive, turn it into something life-altering in a positive way. Use it for creative inspiration. You're very deep feelers and thinkers, especially feelers. You're very intuitive, and you're very focused on your inner growth and development, and expressing yourself, especially artistically. Let me see if there's anything else here. Like, I keep seeing that butterfly in my mind's eye. Some of you may be very poetic, and some of you are also very intuitive, but you like to bridge your creativity with your intuition and express this in a creative way. I just heard true blue, So you're very authentic, and it's almost like you are not afraid to express your vulnerability and let other people see this and see how you utilize this as your strength and your power. You create beautiful art. You're very talented, and your work has a certain level of depth to it, and hidden meaning even. Or maybe some of it's not so hidden, but it's very personal to you. And it's like when you do this, whether this is through creating art to express yourself or to express a situation you went through in life and turn it into something beautiful, you are alchemizing your reality. You are alchemizing this negative experience or challenging experience and turning them into beautiful things, or expressing them with beauty and grace and magic even. It's like you alchemize these experiences, and it's like by doing that you raise consciousness. You raise the consciousness of the planet. You lift the energy. You harmonize the energy around you and make it flowing and beautiful. I can see like these waters overfilling here. You turn it into something that nourishes rather than destructs. Let me see if there's anything else. You make transformation beautiful. You make it into a journey. And you are very, very creative. Okay, I'm going to pour this out real fast. Some of you, okay, I'm channeling some spirit animals out of nowhere. Some of you may have butterfly as a spirit animal or guiding you right now. I'm seeing snail, dolphin. What else? There was one more, I think. Dolphin, snail, butterfly, maybe specifically guiding you right now. And so take how that resonates, but that's a very specific message. Some of you are very creative, and I see like almost, I don't know why, maybe this is very specific, but someone making like the snow globe or something. Interesting. Okay, so looking at this, I feel like this is very representative of your aura, the colors in this crystal here. You see how it has these deep blue hues, and it also has these shades, these light shades within them. I'm noticing like the crack patterns within the pattern of the stone, and I'm feeling like it's this message of using your broken cracks from life metaphorically and letting them tell a story, letting them create art and something creative. Maybe even your art, whatever form this is, it tells a story and it creates something beautiful, but it's also something very healing. You are an alchemist with your creativity and the way that you express yourself and turn pain into beauty, where you tell a story. For some reason, even though this is not the crystal that I got for this reading, I keep looking to my Larimar, so this might be something very useful for people to connect with right now. I feel like this is gonna help balance something in your energetic field. Like if you want to work with Larimar, or to find inspiration from the stone, or it's going to help harmonize your energy and bring more creativity towards a certain project or inspiration even. I don't know why, but I do feel to show somebody this crystal that it may be worth you getting a piece of Larimar. Some of you may be very connected to the ocean even, or have some sort of ocean-like spirit animals, or led by like water spirits or something of this nature. Being near the ocean might be very important. Like that's pretty, maybe that sounds pretty random. I'm also getting dragonfly. That might also be an important spirit animal for you. Just thought I would point that out. But you're very imaginative and creative. Your hidden strength is your self-expression and this ability to alchemize with your creativity. So in whatever form that is, it's going to greatly vary for you, but there's something very, very profound about your creativity and the way that you express yourself in a creative way, especially in dealing with alchemizing and transforming pain into beauty, into a story, something that inspires people with your own self-expression. Alright, so for your tarot cards so far, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Death card. Please do not be afraid. This does not mean literal death. I am feeling that alchemy energy here, this transformative energy from this card though. King of Swords, the Lovers, beautiful, and the Eight of Cups. So let's take a moment and see what we got going on here. This very much so tells a story. Maybe a lot of people, they saw your dreams, ambitions, or whatever it is you do, and you may have had, like at one point, a lot of naysayers, or thought like your reality wasn't practical enough, like you can't make art your career, or you can't follow your dreams, or they didn't get your ideas at first. But I feel like with that Eight of Cups here, I keep looking over to this, it's like you were able to tune these out, and it put you into even more of a creative flow and adds to your success story. And to you, it's not even about the success, it's just your journey. You are fully embracing your journey and just flowing in your creative expression. You have a very poetic mind, a very symbolic mind. Some of you may be very clairvoyant too, the ability to see, get messages through spirit, through psychic sight in your mind. Even you may see visions or images or symbols in your mind's eye, or you see things in your creations, like, or even you might be gifted with scrying too, possibly for some of you. It's like you are going to be a trailblazer in whatever it is you do that involves creatively expressing yourself and tuning out the people that didn't believe in you at one time. And I feel like you're kind of you're gonna be, I'm hearing, like ahead of the game, because you didn't listen to these people and their advice or their opinions. It's like you can shove it up your, you know what, like you tell that to them. You're gonna follow your dreams. You're following your true north, and your hidden strength is your ability to also inspire others, and especially inspire yourself. Your creativity is your hidden strength. Your ability to ignore the naysayers, your ability to stay so devotedly true to yourself and cut out anything that doesn't align with your inner voice, with your inner compass. Your inner compass is also a hidden strength of yours, and you're going to inspire so many people. Your artistic talents, your passion and your love, your hidden strength. And I'm also getting for somebody, I don't know why, maybe it's this card, but some of you may be mothers. You don't have to be, or have a child. And you're going to inspire your children and lead by example with your passions and your artistic flow. And that's really going to leave an impact on them. And also other people as a whole. Like, you're going to prove a lot of people wrong. It's just by flowing and being yourself and like proving that you're going to prove everyone wrong. I am strongly getting that. You are so true to yourself, devotedly true to yourself, and that is your hidden strength here in your road to success. If you desire that kind of success in career or whatever it is, you are going to be publicly recognized even for your work. I'm getting here. So let's move on to the next cards. We have Companion, light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. Why the loss of personal identity is standing out to me for some reason, and we'll find out why. child, magical, light attributes, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Shadow attributes, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. I feel like that's more so for other people rather than you. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. So I'm getting a very strong message for somebody watching this. You may have gotten harsh criticism from somebody that tried to make you doubt yourself. When I see that loss of personal identity, I feel like you really work hard to find yourself, especially through your arts. And you have a very sensitive, empathetic heart, a very caring heart. You're a very good friend, and even a lover. You're a very good lover too. And I'm sensing here that there might be some wound from your childhood, maybe whether this is a male figure or like some sort of parental figure that tried to make you more practical and less artistic, or didn't let you have your identity. But it's like your imagination could never be stifled down, even as you grew older and grew up. The magic in your mind is your hidden strength and your biggest strength. I'm also getting this message here, believing that energy and action are not required for growth, because you're so creative, because you flow so much, and because you don't necessarily show every single part behind the scenes. For some reason, like, there might be people envious of you or jealous of you, or not embracing this side of themselves or their authenticity. They may see you and feel like you got this handed to you somehow, like if you gain success or whatever it is for your art, or take how it resonates with you. But it's like there's so much self-development and self-growth that went into what you do, and if they really took a hard enough look, they could see that. But part of them, it's like they don't want to, because it's like some rejection of themselves. So that's a message coming through for somebody's like and that goes along with like that naysayer thing, you not listening to them, and your ability to rise above that and prove everyone wrong. We have loyalty, tenacity, and selfishness with companion, and we also had that Lovers card. I just got that you bring love into the situation, so I feel like you melt hearts. It's like if a heart felt dead, you bring it back to life. You bring warmth to people's lives. You make people feel understood and like they have a true friend. You lift people's spirits. You remind them that there is love in this world and magic, and you open their eyes up to the possibilities in life. You're a very good friend, a very good companion. You're very loyal, but also very loyal to yourself. And I feel like you had to go through some lessons to become closer to yourself, because maybe you've always had the tendency to see people as either above you or like, how do I describe this? Neglecting yourself for other people. But now it's like you came to this area in your life, or you will come to this area in your life where you finally decide that, you know, that loyalty needs to go towards you. You are just as important as everybody else, and your dreams matter, and you're going to make them a reality, and you are making them a reality. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible, that itself is your hidden strength. That quality right there, straight out. Your beautiful mind is your hidden strength. Your lens that you see life through, the magic within you, your imagination, even your mindset is your hidden strength. And the way that you speak and express yourself through this, you bring magic to life, into people's lives, and show them what is possible. Dreams being fulfilled is something I'm also seeing here, also with those stars there. You're going to be very widely known for your creativity in some way, and being a very inspirational figure with your self-expression and devotion to yourself. Alright, so for your final card, we have the connection. Wow, companion, connection, the Lovers. The spirit cats remind us that we are not alone. We are a web of connections. Our attitudes, actions, and energy ripple outward and touch people in ways seen and unseen. No single action stands alone. Each action, idea, and feeling is born out of countless influences and in turn has its own unique effect. We see this most clearly and dramatically in our innermost circle, but this also extends outwardly into humanity, the earth, and the universe. Our consciousness dances together, challenging, uplifting, teaching, learning, questioning, reassuring, inspiring, and loving. Is it inspiring and loving? I feel like you are this blue cat right here. And you see how, I don't know why, like, all the other cats have their ears up here, like, except for this one, but it's like, you're right here, you're true blue, you're very authentic, you're very aware of everyone else and the connections and the effect that you have on consciousness and human consciousness. You wake people up to their own truths by being authentically you, and I feel like you used to doubt yourself, but now you're seeing the positive impact that you have on other people and that you can wake other people up, and you help other people feel unique in themselves, and it's like they feel reborn with your influence. And I'm getting like your compassion is also a very huge strength that you have, and your uniqueness is your hidden strength. Your uniqueness, your ability to stay true to yourself no matter what, and you really fought for this as well. That is your hidden strength. Yeah, this uniqueness is part of your life purpose as well. The ability to stay true to yourself even when other people have disconnected from the side of themselves that they have forgotten or shut down because of the 9-to-5 routine or the way that life is, or the mundane parts of life. I feel like you're the person awake in this sleep. It feels like the rest of the world may be asleep and forgotten who they are, or this side of themselves or their inner child, but that part of you has always been on. And at times you felt like you didn't quite fit in. But the fact that you are unique is your hidden strength, and it wakes up other people. Especially the older you get, you're going to realize, wow, I actually do make a ripple effect on other people. My talents do. My gifts are special to me and here for a reason that helps human consciousness lift and wake up. Alright, that's all I have for you, group number 4. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if it resonates with you. I really do appreciate and enjoy reading your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.